Syria escalated tensions with Turkey on Monday, accusing its neighbor and former friend of imperialist delusions reminiscent of Ottoman dynastic rule, as Syrian army gunners exchanged artillery blasts with their Turkish counterparts across the border for the sixth consecutive day. Insurgent sympathizers and the Syrian government described an extremely violent day in the nearly 19-month-old uprising in Syria. In unverified accounts, killings and destruction were reported in the cities of Aleppo, Homs and Daraa and in northern Idlib province, where members of the rebel Free Syrian Army claim to have discovered the massacre committed by security forces. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. At a makeshift prison in Damascus, there were reports that a suicide attacker had detonated a bomb near the government intelligence compound. The new violence coincided with word that the Syrian National Council, the main opposition group in exile, which has been plagued by leadership dysfunction and factionalism, was trying to make itself more relevant to a future political solution by convening a special conference next week in Doha, Qatar. In what appeared to be part of that effort, the council's president, Abdul Basit Siada, was said by the news organization, "I'll thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Arabia to have visited Bab al-Hawa, a rebel-held border town, on Monday. If true, the trip would be his first into Syria since he became the group's leader in June. Mr. Siada was quoted in a telephone interview with the Associated Press as saying the group would not rule out a future role for any members of President Bashar al-Assad's government, as long as they had not ordered killings or participated in them. By some estimates, more than 20,000 Syrians have died. Mr. Siada seemed to be trying to revive suggestions floated in the "thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Counsel at some of Mr. Assad's subordinates could have a soft landing in a post-Assad government. Those suggestions had gained little support as others in the council, which has rarely spoken with a unified voice, insisted that everyone in Mr. Assad's government was irrevocably tainted. As a possible interim leader, Mr. Siada mentioned a Syrian vice president, Farouk al-Shoraih, whose name had also been floated in an Arab League peace plan that went nowhere. George Sabra, a spokesman for the council, played down the significance of Mr. Siada's statement, saying the council welcomed anyone. "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." Who had not participated in killing? What constitutes participation, however, is unclear. Mr. Shoraih has been an important figure in Mr. Assad's hierarchy for years. "The issue is not just names," Mr. Sabra said by telephone. "But we need a plan. What's the benefit if we change names and keep the regime? Do you think people will accept that?" He also said that the council had no problem with Mr. Shoraih, but that no one can decide, or approve, except the Syrian people. Mr. Shoraih's name as an interim president also. "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased," was broached over the weekend by the Turkish government, which has long hosted members of the Syrian National Council. The Turkish Foreign Minister, Ahmet Davutoglu, said Mr. Shoraih's hands are not contaminated in blood. But that idea was dismissed on Monday by Syria's Information Minister, Amran al-Zubayk, in a reaction reported by the official Syrian Arab news agency. Mr. Zubayk accused the Turkish government of behaving as if the world had reverted to the Ottoman dominance that shaped the Middle East for centuries. "Turkey isn't the Ottoman Sultanate," Mr. Zubayk said. The Turkish foreign "thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." The ministry doesn't name custodians in Damascus, Mecca, Cairo and Jerusalem. He said the Turkish foreign minister's statements reflected obvious political and diplomatic confusion and blundering, according to Sana. Mr. Zubayk's rejoinder came as Turkey shelled Syrian targets across the border on Monday.